Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. Today we're doing tanker rewards and other various card openings that don't fit anywhere else, really. So it's fun stuff, and I think you'll enjoy it because I'm going to show you some different cards opened and thankfully recorded by the openers to share with you guys. So before we start, please leave a like for this video, and if you'd like to help me out, the best way to do so would be to subscribe to my videos. That way you'll have notifications every day when I make a new video, or maybe 2 or 3 depending. It happens. So this is going to be Brownie, his stage 90 cards, which is 1 red and 1 blue. Now, terrible drum roll. Let's see what he's got, shall we? No money. 575 gold and 6 times 3 boosters. Pretty good. All right. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! Curses! Only a minimum filler card. Well, you can't win them all. Okay, these are my own personal stage 90 cards, 1 red and 1 blue. I can't remember what the heck I got, but let's see. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Now I did reverse order. I also got a filler card like Brownie, 150 gold plus, 2 minor pieces. I can't remember what I got from my red card. He got, what was it, 675? That was very good. I got 425 plus a times 2 silver booster and a day of premium. Wasn't bad. Pretty close. Pretty close. His is maybe slightly better, because he also got those 6 times 3. So I got to give him the edge on that one. Now, let me see who else I have stuff from. I got some stuff from Coasty. Let's go see what he's got. Okay, Coasty's got a jackpot. So he's going to be the star of the show here for a second. This is his stage 90 cards. I don't remember what they were. Very good, 300 gold and a minimum 10,000 silver. But that's a good card. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! Another good but minimum gold on the red card, 425 plus 1750 free experience is nice, and we'll take 100 grand anytime. Here we go with his second long haul card. I think this was last week. All right, not bad. 150 gold and 100 grand silver. We'll take it. He was also nice enough to send me golden wheel spin results. And this was the first one he had. I have 3 from this sequence here. So I've gotten one of these. Actually, I've gotten 3 of these total for the whole week, which is not bad. To me, this is one of the best prizes you could get, except for the ones that are obviously better, like 200 gold and a tank, which I haven't gotten. So that's terrific. Let's check out the second one. Of course, here's the common 5,000 silver. And we've just about all gotten this one more than once. So welcome to the club, sir. And then for number 3, he got 250,000 silver, something we can all get behind as a great prize. So Nicely done. But wait, there's more. Okay, this is another long haul card. Jackpot. So Coasty scored himself an SU-76I. I checked the video after I froze the image here and then got this one back on the screen. And it was a refund tank for him. So that was 1,000 gold refund for this tank, plus the 150 gold, along with the 100,000 silver. So 1,150 gold was the total he got for this long haul card. Super awesome. And I always like to show these because this is the payoff. Why do you do long haul missions? They're so boring. Hey, you never know what you're going to get. Every card is a tank lottery card. That's what I call them. You might win the tank lottery. Today, my friend Coasty won the tank lottery. He got an SU-76I for an 1,150 gold total credit to his account. It's awesome. So you get some crazy stuff. You're like, well, I don't know. I don't want to buy fill in the blank, whatever that is. Well, you know, I got that refund. Okay, I'll buy it. You know, things like that. Because you're working with bonus gold. And that'll help you out. Because sometimes you're like on the edge. And it's more fun for the person receiving the item, of course. Now, most people receive these items in complete secrecy. All right? But with the video capabilities of the console, and then some doofus who post videos to YouTube, well, then you have entertainment, so other people who aren't seeing what you're doing can now see what you're doing, and they're like, oh, dude, I can do that too. Now, what it usually boils down to on long-haul missions is that you're going to play enough missions to get this done most of the time organically. But once you know about the card and you check your seasons more challenges tab, you're like, oh, well, I'm like 64. Well, that's 11 qualifications away from getting a free card. And I might get an SU-76I or something else, you know, equally awesome. So it kind of awakens you to the possibility. Fish himself says, hey, man, you do 2 long hauls a week. That's 300 guaranteed gold every week. And sometimes it's more. And sometimes, like my friend Coasty here, it's a lot more. Because we have all gotten long haul tanks that we didn't have. And so we have them now. And then the next time you get it, jackpot! Coasty himself snagged 2 or 3 seasons ago. He got the blue card, Canon de Assault 105, from the cards, and then got it again for a 10,000 gold refund. That was sick. So that's the thing. That's the fun part, is that you never know what's going to happen, and you just keep, you know, doing your weekly business. You know, 300 a week, 300 a week, 300 a week, 300 a week. That's 1,200, and that's if you have the worst luck possible. You're going to get 1,200 gold in 4 weeks. Hey, you catch a break, it could be 1,000 gold for a tank like this one. Could be more, could be 10,000. So that's the thing. I like to show these to people to give them the incentive to be positive and optimistic and see what things might happen. Because you just never know. Now, I'm also going to show you Tanker rewards cards, which I haven't even got to those yet because I got sidetracked with all the other awesomeness that's going on. So let me get on those, shall I? Here we go. This is my own personal AAA Tanker rewards card. Come on, jackpot. Hey, that's actually very good. You can't go wrong. 675 gold. Fantastic. I was out of those ×6 commander boosters, and I saw those in the main menu that when you hit the Y button, if you wanted to add one of those to your tank, 170 gold each. So you're staring down there at about 340 gold on those 2×6 boosters. I never buy them, obviously, because, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't happen. If I get them from a card or an operation or something, jackpot for me, but I am not doing that. Now, I have bought some when they were on the Monster 50 pack for half price. Okay, good enough. But, I'm not paying regular price for those. Those things are super expensive. And they're very helpful, but let's not go crazy. So now I'm going to find, I have some more Tanker rewards to show you. I got to find them. Okay. In case you saw it, you probably did in my other video. This is Fish's Tanker reward card. Awesome. This is one of the best Tanker rewards cards I've ever seen. Just because this is a fun and useful, and when I say useful, you can literally play this tank every day. Because it's a fun tank to play, because that thing hits like a hammer. Now, one of the super special deals that comes up this week after you score a certain number of experience points is this tank for half price. I have this tank. I paid half price for mine. Fish got this tank out of, he had this tank already, so this tank to him is an 8,000 gold plus the 425 gold card. So 84.25 refund, credit directly to his account. That's why it's jackpot. Brownie has this tank. It's a killer. So if you get the offer, which you will get at some point, and you're wondering, gee, I wonder if this tank is any good. It's really good. I have a video here on this channel where after I got my Slayer and I outfitted it with stuff when it went out, I think the first game I played, I got 4 kills in this dude. It was on Ghost Town. That much I remember because I was hiding in the bush. Monster. It's just a monster. That gun will legitimately do 700 damage. And it can one-shot guys because it's an 152 millimeter cannon. It's awesome. So, just a helpful hint for this week when you see that offer. I mean, I don't go around telling people to buy a lot of tanks, okay? But if you are any good at Tank Destroyer, the Slayer, Tier 7, absolute butt kicker. And one of the things that makes it so good is the gun is so good, powerful, that you could kill Tier 9 tanks with it. So that's the thing. If there was an Tier 8 tank that had a gun like this, it would be awesome. But this is the Slayer, highly recommended. So just wanted to make sure you guys got that info. So I found another one of Coasty's wheel spins. So this was Coasty's first spin of the wheel today. And he got a free day of premium. Always good. I would be happy to have that. So I have one more for you. Let's see it. This is the Golden Week offer. The 60% off of the T23E3 tank. Now the price is super cheap. There is one attribute to this tank that they don't tell you, that you have to have someone check it out for you to get this info, and that is, it is a tier preferential tank, which means it's a tier 7 that the maximum tank it plays normally is tier 8. Now, the only way it would play tier 9s is if you were in a platoon with a standard tier 7 tank like the Slayer, which you just saw. So if this tank was in a platoon with a Slayer, the Slayer's tier 9 option would override the tier preferential, and this tank could be drug in to a 9 match. So you'd have to be careful to make sure you're playing in a platoon with a player or players that are also playing tanks that max out and play up to tier 8. So that's the thing. So that makes this tank more attractive than, say, for example, an Eagle 7, which I have, and is a very good tank. So the tier 7 Eagle 7 is probably better than this tank, but that's because it's going to face tier 9s as well as potentially 8s. This one will be capped at 8, so it's not as good, but you don't get massively outgunned. So that's the thing. You got to be careful that if you have tier preferential tanks, especially higher levels, 7 and above, they are capped at only playing the next level higher. Like I have, and this is the medium tank, and I have the Freedom medium, which is a tier 8 preferential. So it will go up to 9, but not 10s unless I'm in a platoon with somebody who's got a regular tier 8, which basically doesn't happen. If we're going to do that, we're going to stay tier preferential across the board, so we get capped at a 9 for a Freedom. Or if this tank, we'd be capped at 8. So that's very helpful. So this is another one. When this comes, if you get one of these, you're like, I don't need this tank, and now I've told you, well, maybe it might be a good deal for you. It just all depends. It depends on a lot of factors, but you make the decision for yourself. I just want you to have the information that you'd hate to go, oh, that's tier preferential? Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, they don't tell you. Don't ask me why. You'd make more sales. But anyway, this is killer stuff, fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you learned a little bit, had some fun. We got to see some great items. So I'd love to see what items you guys got, but see, if you don't make videos or send them to a doofus like me to make a video for you, no one knows what you got. You just tell them a story and they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. No, I'm just kidding. But that's the thing about the videos, is that we will tell the stories, back and forth. But it helps because we're all doing this interaction, outside of the actual gameplay. That, well, this guy, Fish, got a Slayer, and Coasty got a SU-76, and Brownie got a 112 last month for his first ever Tanker Rewards. He got a premium tank, and he was completely stoked, as any kid would be. So these are the things that just makes it more fun and gives you the group community going on. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, and if you could help me out, subscribe, and that'll help you get the notifications for these videos. So I got more stuff to do. I got some great game of the days coming up. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks again for watching.